Hi guys, it's Hari from the Plot Malaysia, the show for the fans, by the fans. Very good, quick post-match reaction from a brilliant game of football. No, a brilliant 3 points for the Reds yesterday. Not a brilliant game of football by any means against Burnley. So, tough away day at Burnley, tough 3 points, and all that mattered from the game yesterday was picking up the 3 points. Very, very difficult conditions, was extremely wet, windy, swirling wind around the ground. A typical, as they used to say, a typical midweek in Stoke back in the day. But that's the kind of conditions they were in Burnley last night for the match. Liverpool came away with the important 3 points. That's all that mattered. In terms of how the game played out, I thought it was quite a composed, mature performance. Yes, we didn't create chances. Yes, it was probably one of the worst attacking performances under Klopp in terms of chance creation of the season. However, in terms of maturity, in terms of keeping the ball, in terms of defensive structure, overall, I thought was a mature performance. It was a performance, just get a goal, get the win, and get out. I thought we won a lot of first balls, and very importantly, I thought we won a lot of second balls, especially with Woghurst up front. It was important to win the second balls. And I think Fabinho said as much in the post-match interview. They were so focused on winning those second and third balls, they almost forgot to play football at times. And I think that's why maybe there wasn't enough football, or there wasn't enough incisiveness in our play in the final third in terms of chance creation. So I put it down to that. But yeah, listen, important 3 points, and we got the result. In terms of how we started off, the lineup, it was 4-3-3 typically. The back four stayed the same along with Alisson. So it was Alisson, Matip, Van Dijk, Trent on the right, Robertson out on the left. In the middle of midfield, I thought very interesting selection. He went with Fabinho, who has to start pretty much all the games. He's our specialist DM. Expect a gadget. And then of course he went with the captain Jordan Henderson, back from a back injury. And on the left of that three, Naby Keita was the man selected. The bench was extremely strong to an extent that even Curtis Jones didn't make the bench. Neither did Taki Minamino, by the way. Up top, he went with the traditional three, the original front three. It was Sadio Mane on the left, Bobby in the middle, and Mo Salah on the right. And I think the reason why Jota didn't start that one was because he had a dead leg from the previous game. He was on the bench, and he didn't want to be risked from the start. Didn't want to risk him from the start. So Mane got the start. Freshly back from the AFCON. First half, I think it gets very, very skewed, to be honest, because Liverpool, I read a stat, and you see that in all the games, but I read a stat, Liverpool lead the Premiership in terms of catching teams offside. And yesterday, again, they caught Burnley offside 7 times. And of course, with the way the rules are now, the linesman doesn't put up the flag right until the point the goal is scored or the chance is missed, for example. So it kind of skews things, perspectives, and a lot of people will say Burnley created a lot of chances in that first half. I disagree with that. I think there were probably one or two that they did create in the first half. I think Weghorst's miss was a crucial one, was the big one. Maybe one more. But apart from that, all their chances were offside. And I think if they had pulled it back, or if they had scored a goal, it would have been ruled out for offside. So again, that really skews things. But yeah, so I mean, that's what I would say. From a Liverpool perspective, I thought Naby Keita, he had a terrific shot that was saved brilliantly by Pope. Mane had a chance that was saved by Pope, and then we got the breakthrough from a set piece. Very crucial again. Tough games. Liverpool lead the Premier League in terms of goals scored from set pieces. Well, I think 11 for the season, and it's proved crucial, not just yesterday against Burnley, but also when we played Cardiff. If I recall, first goal scored was from a set piece. It was off a set piece. I think it was it the Jota header against Cardiff? Well, might have been the Jota header. And then again, a set piece resulted in the goal that Jota scored on the rebound when Van Dijk's header was saved against Leicester, which was proving to be a tough game as well. So it's crucial in getting the opening goal, I think, in a game where the team is defending really deep, and we've been able to exploit that. So great goal by Fabinho. He's Ronaldo this month, isn't he? I think he's got 5 goals and 7 since the start of the year. So hot goal scoring from Fabinho. And very interestingly, Klopp mentioned that he's generally not been part of the attacking set pieces, and it's only recently that he started being part of the attacking set pieces, and he's scored a couple of goals. So that could be a new threat for us moving forward. It's proving to be effective. He's got the height, and he's good in the box. He's got a good finish on him as well. So keep a lookout for that, guys. But that's proved crucial, that shift where Fabinho now joins in the attacking set pieces. So really important to note. Now, who stood out in the game in general, or in that first half? In the game in general, I'm going to say Naby Keita, in my opinion, I mean, he divides opinion. In my opinion, he was the best player in that first half, along with Fabinho. He was brilliant, Naby Keita. He was covering for Fabinho at times. He was joining him in a double pivot at times. He was keeping the ball. He was composed. He was passing the ball forwards most of the time. He had a lot of interceptions. And he was composed, really. He was press resistant to a large extent. He was playing like a Genie Wijnaldum yesterday. And I thought he was a very mature performance by Keita. Keita has been, I think, not been favoured by Klopp. One of the reasons is because of his defensive discipline and positioning in defensive transitions. I thought yesterday was brilliant. He kept his shape. He kept the ball really well for us, allow us to break out. And he played some really good one-touch play as well. So I thought he was really good, very disciplined yesterday. Very much came back to help out with the defense a number of times. And he kept his shape and position really, really well. So in my opinion, Naby Keita had an outstanding game. And hopefully we see a lot more of this Naby Keita moving forward. The key with him is consistency. He's always been that, and availability as well. So as long as he's fine, then that's brilliant. As long as he keeps playing that way. Who else stood out for me? I mean, the rest of them really. Fabinho was okay, was good. I thought Van Dijk, Matip were okay. I thought Trent, a bit 50-50. Some of his passing wasn't great. Obviously played a part in the goal. I think it was his delivery from the corner. Robertson was pretty good down the left. So all in all, good. I thought in terms of who stank the place to a large extent, I thought Hendo had a very poor game. He's been badly off form in a poor game. Likewise, Bobby Firmino has been off form for a long time. He was okay with his first touch and turning on the ball, but his passing, he kept giving the ball away. He kept trying to thread balls and he kept giving the ball away. It was simple passes as well. So, in my opinion, Bobby's badly off form, and I would start Jota against Inter Milan for sure. I think Jota gets into the starting lineup now, week in, week out. Bobby can be an impact sub. And then, of course, the one who came on and made a big difference, Thiago Alcantara. He came on the last 30 minutes. It was composed. They couldn't really press him, Burnley again. And I think from that point on, it was very, very comfortable for us. So he's such a stylish player, Thiago. So I thought he was outstanding when he came on. And we became extremely comfortable about that. I basically became fearless after that. So that was my analysis of the game. Difficult game. Take the 3 points, we get out of there. That's all that mattered yesterday, not the performance for me. It was getting the 3 points, getting out of that place, and we did just that. So we stick to the tails of Man City. In terms of player rating, I'm going to do a quick player ratings now, guys. Alisson, really good game. Even though not too many chances yet to save, but a couple really crucial saves, I'm going to give him a 9. I thought he had an outstanding game. Trent, like I said, 50-50. I'm going to give him a 7. Jean Matip, I thought had a very, very good game. I'm going to give him an 8. I'm going to give Van Dijk a 9 because I thought he was better than Matip. He was really good yesterday. Almost back to his best in my opinion. Andy Robertson, I'm going to give an 8. Steady Andy. Middle of the park, Fabinho gets a 9 from me. Actually, no, Fabinho I'm giving a 10 to. He was outstanding defensively and he gets the goal as well, the winning goal. So he gets a 10 from me. Jordan Henderson, I'm going to give Jordan a 5. I thought he was really poor actually. I'm going to give him a 5. Kept giving the ball away. 50% pass accuracy as well. Well below par. So I'm going to give him a 5. Naby Keita for me outstanding. I'm going to give Naby Keita a 9 actually. In my opinion, really, really good performance from him. I'm glad. I just hope he keeps it going. Up top, Sadio Mane, pretty good game coming back, but not much for the front three feet on. So I'll give him 7.5. Bobby Firmino, in my opinion, rather poor. I'm going to give him a 6. Mo Salah really didn't have much to feed on. I'm going to give him a 7. Off the bench, Jota, not much to do. I'll give him a box standard 7. And then Thiago Alcantara, Milner, I'm not giving him a mark to. He came on in stoppage time. Thiago Alcantara was outstanding when he came on. He gets a 9 from me, easy. Brilliant performance, composed us, and then we sailed through after he came on. So guys, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know your ratings. Let me know if you agree, disagree with any of my ratings as well. Let me know your thoughts on the game as well. But for now, the Reds march on. Come on, you Reds! You'll never walk alone, guys. Cheers.